So Sneltus, Riku, Resourceful Guardian, makes things unblockable, moves counters around. Whenever you put one or more counters on a creature until end of turn, yeah, can't be blocked. This is definitely meant to be a low mid bracket. Started as an unblockable deck centered around +1/+1 counters, and Riku moved more towards proliferate sub themes. Combat damage is still the main game plan, but if I draw into a sub theme combos like 20 Toad, Labman, Strixhaven Stadium, then I get to have more fun. Can I ask you a question? Are you actually really interested in playing Labman and stuff? Like, because if you want to, I'm just a question. Are you running Labman because it wins the game, or are you running it because it makes fun play patterns that you enjoy? Those can be the same thing. I'm indifferent. Exactly what it's fun. All right, great. Because if I could propose, per se, other ways of winning the game, would you be interested in those? Yeah, OFC. Okay, great. So, because I do not think this is the best method to winning with this kind of deck. It's definitely okay. I am a little bit more partial to Labman because it has a Final Fantasy printing, but... So I see we have Wizard class Benthic. This just makes sense. I like this idea. Everflowing Chalice, Astral Cornucopia. Do we run Teleria West? We don't, but maybe we don't need it. Normally it'd be like Teleria West for Astral Cornucopia, but we do feel a little bit more like a tempo deck. So maybe you're just going to be worried. 23 Islands High Tide. That's probably fine. That card's cute. I just don't know if it's that good. I think I'd just rather prefer you have a counter spell in that slot, maybe. What feels like a declaration of love. I think maybe we have too much ramp. We just don't have a lot of big plays. Our curve ends at 4. Why are we ramping? I guess double spelling's good, but I don't know. It looks like we're 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, what time do we have to actually play ramp? Astral Cornucopia is different. This is Omniscience when you proliferate like after like 3 times. You me for our hearts are in danger. Dude, I fucking love Yves Tuber. This song rocks. Love. Sure. I do think Lux Cannon is too slow. I used to play a mono blue charge counter proliferate deck, and I would never consider it for that deck. It's just so much time to make it work. Okay. Dope. I'm kind of just digging the rest of these, honest to God. Making me smile. Very good. So, Mana Crypt. You wish, dog. Think I can solve it. Okay. Mana Crypt. I just got that one today at a card show. Okay. I didn't realize you were being genuine. It's banned in Commander, big dog. This is the fucking Tinker incident all over again. I'm always here to shill for Tinker for artifact decks. Why aren't you putting Tinker in your artifact deck? It's banned, big dog. I know it's for my vintage deck. Based. Okay, continue your grind, dog. My fault. Keep trucking. All right, I want Lorien. This is land number 38, which is kind of nice, but I think we can stop there. I think 38's enough for this deck. Our curve ends at 4. We ain't doing much after that. But We have four slots to play with. I like Strixhaven Stadium. Chasm Skulker's in. Maybe you want to run like a Lazadep Quarry for the idiot. Lux Artillery can be a fun win con. Lux Artillery is fun. I don't know if it's good. I'm mostly thinking about combat damage triggers, and for me, when I see an artifact deck like this, because this is an artifact deck, I am always thinking about Scythe Claw. There we go, Scythe Claw. 5 mana, living weapon. Whenever equipped creature deals damage to a player, that player loses half of their life, rounded up. Oh, my 1/1s in blue don't look pretty scary now, don't they? Now that they're 20 power? You got to do Quietus Spike. Uh-oh. What about Deep Glow Skate set in WinCon? Deep Glow Skate's fine. With this many artifacts, I don't know if you want Throne of Eldraine, in all honesty. Although it is nice to go like Throne of Eldraine 4-drop. That is the truth. So, now, Master of Waves. He counts up your devotion to blue and then makes that many elemental tokens. So, one more card. Let's do like Cryptic Command. Let me paint you a beautiful image. I'm going to paint you guys a picture. Turn 5. You have 5 mana. And you have a couple cards in play. You go, okay. Cryptic Command, tap all creatures. On your end step, I'll draw a card. And then you go Master of Waves. In response to the ETB, you Mystic Reflection a creature that's huge and scary as fuck. And then all of your creatures, all those elemental tokens actually enter as copies of that big fucking creature. And then from there, we go ahead and run Psychosis Crawler. Right, this works with all your coastal piracies and stuff. There's also Nerd Rage. When this enters, draw 2 cards. Enchanted creatures, you have no maximum hand size, and whenever this creature attacks, you have 10 more cards in hand, gets +10/+10. I don't think I like Censor all too much. Create a mutagen. That makes sense. Yeah, that's good. Maybe no Techathol. I just don't think we need to double our proliferates. Slip out the back. That is interesting. Naga Fleshcrafter's also funny. Kind of does the same thing. Am I silly or stupid, or does the copy not care about the +1/+1 counters? Yeah, when did I say anything about +1/+1 counters? This is just a very good mono blue tempo play. Like, these cards are both independently good. Master of Waves makes a large board that you can then use with coastal piracies. And Mystic Reflection is removal. They cast their big scary creature. You go 1 to blue, choose a Saproling over here. That creature enters as a Saproling. Both of these cards are independently good, and then together they form this funny wombo that gives you like 6 Sun Titans in the late game. Why not run it in your mono blue tempo deck? It's legitimately just like a fine 2-card wombo. And this does care about counters, because when you put the counters on the elementals, they're no longer requiring the Master of Waves to be in play. So yes, these 2 cards don't say +1/+1 counters on it, but they're not conflicting with what the deck wants to do. And besides Nerd Rage, Scytheclaw, all this other stuff, The main thing it's using is the unblockability, not the counters. Oh, gotcha. I misunderstood. My bad. Yeah. These were not added for +1/+1 counter synergy. This is for the mono blue tempo kind of edge of the deck. Whenever she deals combat damage, attacks put a counter on it. That I like. It does combat damage, then I get the ability to put counters on it. That ifs me out a little. All right, we have one more slot to play with then. We could do something like some big unblockable threat already. Personally, I'm not that high on an Inexorable Tide. Yeah, this feels more like a combo card. I get what you mean. We could run Isochron Scepter. Right, and I'm just talking a fair Isochron Scepter. Hidden Strings? Maybe, but I just like ISO. The reason why I like Isochron Scepter is you can combo it with Experimental Augury, so it's a proliferation engine. 2 mana, proliferate, draw a card every turn. But also you could put a counterspell underneath it. Counterspell's very good. Oh, you don't run actual counterspell? You should be. So you can put actual counterspell under it. Oh, have it be Wild Rose Rebellion. That's a Final Fantasy card. Bang. But yeah, just fair ISO. Let's do it. Now, hear me out. If you wanted to get unfair with Isochron Scepter, this is what you do. So with Unwinding Clock, Soul Ring, Arcane Lab, and any counterspell, this is a lock with Isochron Scepter, because you only get one spell a turn, and then if we counter it, you don't get any more spells that turn, and then you untap the Isochron Scepter and the Soul Ring every turn. So it's a one-sided lock basically, where they're just unable to do anything. Mirror Form could be a good win con. Yeah, that's a good call. Mirror Form working with Master of Waves, working with Chasm Skulker. Maybe we cut High Tide for that, and then you cut Island, and then you do Lazotep Quarry, because Lazotep Quarry is a good sack outlet for the funny. Oh, we already put it in. So you do High Market now. High Market. And then we can do, what's the 3 Hydroelectric? Specimen. And by the way, maybe even Unwinding Clock isn't the correct thing to be running. I just don't know of a better way to untap Isochron Scepter every turn. Is there like another Seedborn kind of card like this that lets us use ISO every turn? Because I don't think so. I think Isochron Scepter has slowly climbed up as like one of my favorite cards. Not really that I'm aware of. Yeah, I think this is the best bet. Like there's Shadow the Second Sun. Unstoppable Plan is like Shadow the Second Sun. It only untaps on your end step. It doesn't untap during each untap step, which is what Seedborn does. Very different card. Anyway, Nerd Rage is going to feel really good. We're going to watch this literally unfold before our eyes. Intruder Alarm, but not really. Yeah, Intruder Alarm doesn't really work for this combo. Adapt. Okay. Next turn. Dink, 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 dink. Cytoplast Manipulator. Cool creature that just... we don't have to actually do any of that right now. Dink, dink, thrumming bird, insane. Dink, dink, dink. Reject imperfection, proliferate, proliferate, draw, discard. Okay, this is unblockable, this is unblockable. Next turn. Okay, hydroelectric specimen. 1, 2. Anduril. 1, 2, 3. Or is it equipped 2? It's equipped 3. Okay. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Riv City's Blessing. Dink, 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 dink. 2 counters on everything, and then we proliferate. Oh my god, this does so much damage. Nice board wipe, Moron. Also +1 because we proliferate. Alright. Dink, dink, Ordeal of Thassa. Combat swing, 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 swing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 1, 1, 1. I forgot to do the looting, but we draw 2 cards. Sack this. Okay, that's something. 1, 2. ISO, muddle. Pass. I guess draw, discard. Woo, mama! That's going to be good next turn. Anyway, counter your board wipe. Like, you can't board wipe anymore. We just banned board wipes. I don't know. I don't think the Cytoplast feels that good here. I just think you're wrong. I don't know. It's nice utility. Are you going to play your giant fuck-off huge creature into my Cytoplast Manipulator? Because here's what happens when you do. I'm going to put my counter on that creature, and then I'm going to untap and steal it. Or if you ever swing it at me, I'll just steal it in response. Like, I don't have to swing with the Cytoplast Manipulator. I can just hold it back. Like, I just think you're wrong on that front. You're thinking crazy for thinking that Chronozoa. This is the thing that splits. So you can remove the vanishing counters on it pretty okayly. I don't know. It's just cute. What is that creature that steals creatures when you target? So I hope you know that proliferating isn't targeting, and also grafting isn't targeting. So neither of those are targeting, but it would work with something like Lila. It would work with Lila. Counter from target creature an opponent controls. Under target creature you control. Okay, so can this target any creature? Because if so, I would be a little interested in Willbreaker. But that's like a side grade kind of plan. I don't think it's required. I have this bad habit of like jamming every idea I have into a deck. I don't know if that's really perfect, but... So does the first creature need a counter? Or can you just target it and go like, I'll move a counter from this creature onto this creature. There are no counters, so it's fine. Same rules as clock spinning. So clock spinning can target anything, I hope you know. So that is what you're saying. It can target anything. We're fine. So hear me out. If you put in Step Through and you put in Willbreaker, you should put in you should put in Spellseeker as well, because you can Spellseeker for Muddle the Mixture, and then Muddle the Mixture can get you Isochron Scepter, and then Isochron Scepter can combo with like Counterspell or whatever, right? So that's a thought. It's not needed, but it is like a side grade. Sage of Hours. So, yes, it's good. We're going to get into chaining turns real fast. And that's going to be problematic. Low key. But I wish I could go. So maybe no expansion algorithm. Oh, rejecting from... I don't know why I thought this was the aura that like taps and locks something down. It's the counter spell. Earlier when I was playtesting, I thought it was the aura that enchants something. Okay, As Foretold's kind of mid. Ominous Seas is okay, but ultimately not needed. I like Ominous Seas with like Suster Secundi, where you like make the 8/8 and then you sack the 8/8, draw 8 cards, make a new 8/8, sack the 8/8, make a new... It's a greater good combo kind of card. So now we can run Willbreaker, Step Through, Spellseeker. Do we need Spellseeker? I don't think so. Maybe just run another counterspell. You should probably consider Daze. Daze is very strong. Let me know if that's a bit too evil for your play group, but Daze is broke as fuck for sure. Long reverse pull, there we go. My playgroup is vindictive to say the least. Okay, that's fine. Vindictive is okay. Daze is not super evil, but Daze is like at least like 60% evil. I think Lulu's just too slow. Extra turns get pouts, for example. Yeah, that's why I left the Sage of Hours in the sideboard. Most tables will pout when you Sage of Hours them. Okay. Draw. Island. Next turn. Nykthos. Shredder. Next turn. Island. Am I running Power Depot? It enters with a counter. But it's modular. It can only go into artifact creatures. How are we sacking the artifact land? Yeah, I just don't like this. If we're going to run a tap lane there, it should be Teleria West just to get Astral Cornucopia. It's kind of nice to have that option, but you don't need to do all that. Artificer. Okay. I think this is about good to go. Hopefully we've given you a lot of fun ideas here. Honestly, if you wanted like an artifact shooter, like Fabricate for Scytheclaw and stuff, that would make a lot of sense to me. But overall, I think this deck fucks. The Nerd Rage is going to be insane for you. I might also consider something like Fire Shrieker. Like Fire Shrieker is just good with Scytheclaw or Nerd Rage, or just a big +1/+1 countered up creature. All those work with Fire Shrieker.